Hello guys, welcome back to another stream. Now, this stream will be a little bit different. As you can see, we're going to be reacting. We're, we're going to do a reaction stream. Now, now what we will react is Minecraft ARGs. Some that I might even watch, some that I don't, which is a, a lot. And I mean a lot. But we're going to be reacting like um, we're going to be reacting like like that are good, but there are some Minecraft ARGs that are really, really bad. But today we're going to be reacting first Minecraft ARG, right? And it is titled "The Disturbing Minecraft Server." Hold on, hold on. Um, Disturbing Mine. Okay, it is titled "The Disturbing Minecraft Server That You've Ever Seen." Minor warning, not minor, major, fully major warning. If you're sensitive to these topics, it, if you're sensitive, hold on, I'll just do that for you. Okay.
I'm still.
Video discusses sensitive topics including child trafficking and well, I can't really say that on YouTube. Your discretion is advised. Okay. But if you're sensitive to these things for your experience, please click off the stream immediately if you're sensitive to these topics. All right? If like I'm telling you one last time, please immediately instantly click off. Immediately click off. If, if you're sensitive to these topics, to these serious topics, okay? So so that is my warning and the video's warning. Okay? Your discretion is advised. Alright? So, let's do this.
I'm still kind of freaked out. Earlier, I joined a random Minecraft server, and one of the players started asking me really weird, specific questions. Like what school I go to, if I'm home alone, and if anyone checks my computer at night. I don't know, something about it just didn't feel right. That was the final post X made before suddenly abandoning their account. A player who had normally been one of the forum's most active members. And although most replies were dismissing them as just looking for attention, my gut was telling me that something was not right. I had to investigate further, and luckily for us, Quackpost had actually included the server's IP in the forum post, which meant that we could join it and explore for ourselves. So after booting up my game, I entered in the IP and hit join, not knowing just how dark things were about to get. At first glance, nothing seemed wrong. Hello, it's my first time joining. Initially, the server looked pretty empty, but after wandering around for a bit, I eventually came across another player. Ooh, I actually found someone. Yo. Hey, I'm new here. Can you help me out? After introducing myself, I began asking questions, unaware what I'd soon uncover. Wait, can I ask you something real quick?
Sure.
I saw this post online talking about how there were some weird things happening on the server. Is that true?
No clue what you're talking about. People love to make false rumors. Don't pay attention to them. You can trust me. Anyways, come follow me.
After asking this player, Pinetest33, about the forum post, he immediately denied it, even claiming that he had no idea what I was talking about.
I don't really trust this
But
guy.
something about his answer just didn't sit right with me. I knew he wasn't telling the full truth, so I waited a little bit before bringing it up once again. Hey, so Pinetest.
Yes?
Are you positive you don't know anything about that forum? I don't know, it just seemed kinda weird.
That's the second time you've asked me that. I already told you I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay, I was just asking. Sorry.
No, you keep harassing me and spamming chat. I won't warn you again.
Oh, he actually kicked me, what? After getting kicked off the server, one thing became clear. Pintus knew exactly what I was looking for. He wasn't confused. No, he was cautious, carefully guarding a secret he didn't want getting out. And now, he was on to me. It was in that very moment where I realized that if we want to uncover the truth, we'd have to go way farther than anyone else ever had. I decided to begin our journey by searching for any other mentions of either Pintus33 or the server IP anywhere else on the internet. But when that came back with nothing besides a few unrelated sites, I figured I'd go back to the original forum post. Maybe I could try getting in contact with the original poster. But you see, that is where everything changed. After returning back to the forum site, I realized that Qualos hadn't been active in months, meaning that any efforts to contact him would likely go unanswered. But that's when I noticed that during my first time around, I had actually missed a few replies made under the post. And while most of them were just accusing Quiet Ghost of simply spreading lies for no reason, there was one comment that really stood out to me. From a user named Dewey7777.
I've actually never brought this story up before until now, but I used to work for that server over the summer. And trust me, what you are seeing right now is only the surface level. It goes way deeper than you could ever imagine. And I suggest for your own sake that you don't dig any deeper. Please. What's currently taking place is disgusting.
Oh, hold on. Oh, sorry. No, I'm really. Hold on. Okay. Alright. Think it's working? Is it working? Sorry. Okay. Okay. Disclaimer. Disclaimer. Right? Disclaimer. Any of you, I will say it again. Disclaimer: any of you who joined the stream, or who are newly here, um, if you're sensitive to these topics, please click away. Just, just, just watch another video, okay? Just please watch another video if you're sensitive to these serious topics, okay? Please. Right? I'll, I'll start the video.
I'm still kind of freaked out. Earlier, I joined a random Minecraft server, and one of the players started asking me really weird, specific questions. Like what school I go to, if I'm home alone, and if anyone checks my computer at night. I don't know, something about it just didn't feel right. That was the final post X made before suddenly abandoning their account. A player who had normally been one of the forum's most active members. And although most replies were dismissing them as just looking for attention, my gut was telling me that something was not right. I had to investigate further. And luckily for us, Qualos had actually included the server's IP in the forum post, which meant that we could join it and explore for ourselves. So after booting up my game, I entered in the IP and hit join, not knowing just how dark things were about to get. At first glance, nothing seemed wrong. Hello, it's my first time joining. Initially, the server looked pretty empty, but after wandering around for a bit, I eventually came across another player. Ooh, I actually found someone. Yo. Hey, I'm new here. Can you help me out? After introducing myself,
Hold on. Right.
I began asking questions, unaware of what I'd soon uncover. Wait, can I ask you something real quick?
Sure.
I saw this post online talking about how there were some weird things happening on the server. Is that true?
No clue what you're talking about. People love to make false rumors. Don't pay attention to them. You can trust me. Anyways, come follow me.
After asking this player, Pinetest33, about the forum post, he immediately denied it, even claiming that he had no idea what I was talking about. But something about his answer just didn't sit right with me. I knew he wasn't telling the full truth, so I waited a little bit before bringing it up once again. Hey, so Pinetest,
Yes?
are you positive you don't know anything about that forum? I don't know, it just seemed kind of weird.
That's the second time you've asked me that. I already told you I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay, I was just asking. Sorry.
No. You keep harassing me and spamming chat. I won't warn you again.
Oh, he actually kicked me, what? After getting kicked off the server, one thing became clear. Pinetest knew exactly what I was looking for. He wasn't confused. No, he was cautious, carefully guarding a secret he didn't want getting out. And now, he was on to me. It was in that very moment where I realized that if we wanted to uncover the truth, we'd have to go way farther than anyone else ever had. I decided to begin our journey by searching for any other mentions of either Pinetest33 or the server IP anywhere else on the internet. But when that came back with nothing besides a few unrelated sites, I figured I'd go back to the original forum post. Maybe I could try getting in contact with the original poster. But you see, that is where everything changed. After returning back to the forum site, I realized that Post hadn't been active in months, meaning that any efforts to contact him would likely go unanswered. But that's when I noticed that during my first time around, I had actually missed a few replies made under the post. And while most of them were just accusing Quiet Ghost of simply spreading lies for no reason, there was one comment that really stood out to me. From a user named Dewey7777.
I've actually never brought this story up before until now, but I used to work for that server over the summer. And trust me, what you're seeing right now is only the surface level. It goes way deeper than you could ever imagine. And I suggest for your own sake that you don't dig any deeper. Please. What's currently taking place is disgusting, and the owners will rot in hell for it.
After reading that, I felt a chill run down my spine. I didn't even know what to think of it. I just sat there, stunned, processing it all. How could something as innocent as a Minecraft server be hiding something so disturbing? At this point, there was no way we could just turn back now. We have to find out how far this truly goes. So I immediately tried to move things forward by trying to contact Dewey7777, as based on his comment, he would definitely be able to provide us some crucial information on the subject. And he's pretty much our last shot. If this fails, there's really nowhere else to turn to. So I went to message him directly. But that's when we encountered our first big problem. You see, after looking for where to DM Dewey, I realized that he hadn't been online for the past few months, only posting a handful of times. Meaning that there is a huge chance that Dewey doesn't even see the DM, let alone answer us. So with my fingers crossed, I anxiously began typing out a message to him explaining that I was a YouTuber working on a project and asking if he could possibly provide us any more details on both Pinetest and what truly happened on the server. And with a deep breath, I hit send. And then I waited, and waited, and waited. For 2 full weeks, it was dead silent. No replies, no updates, nothing. In fact, it had actually been so long that I almost forgot about the whole thing entirely. But then, on one random afternoon, I got a notification. Dewey actually responded. I instantly ran over to my phone, ecstatic to find out what he said.
Hello. I just saw your message. And just so you know, this isn't a joke. I'm being dead serious. If you knew even 10% of what was really going on, I don't think you'd sleep so well at night. If you're sure you're ready, then I guess we can talk more. Here, add my Discord. Do 7. But for your own good, please consider what I'm telling you right now. Seriously.
I'll be honest, this was not the reply I was expecting. And for a brief moment, I seriously did start to reconsider everything, questioning whether or not I still even wanted to proceed with this case. Did I even want to know the truth? But deep down, I knew the right answer all along. So ready to dive all in, I pushed my nerves aside, opened Discord, and went on to add him. And surprisingly, it didn't take long before I got a ping. He added me back. So I sent him the message telling him that I was ready and that I wanted to see the truth no matter the cost. And I need to warn you now, because this is where everything took a turn for the worse. What happened next quickly spiraled into something far more disturbing than I could have ever prepared for. We were crossing the point of no return, and now there was no turning back. You see, after messaging Dewey, alerting him that I was finally ready to know everything, there was a single, brief pause, and then moments later, the truth came pouring out.
Alright, if you say so. Holy shit. Okay, damn, I can't believe I'm actually about to tell you all this. Okay, anyways, so, the Minecraft server. The one that guy was talking about on that forum post? Yeah, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Everything is so much darker and has so much more to it than it seems. More than you could ever realize. The server is just one of the many devices that they use for their operations. This isn't just a game anymore. You really think they built all this for fun, just for people to hang out? Yeah, no. Their server is just a part of the sorting system they use. They have a checklist. Literally, they keep track of who responds to certain questions and how. Who wants all the attention? Who doesn't hesitate? All of it is documented. Everything. I've literally seen it. I wasn't part of the higher section though. And once they find someone that fits into the program and what they're looking for, they start to escalate things with them. They'll use platforms like Discord and stuff, and private calls. Then eventually they go farther down, checking everything off the list. All for their own benefit. They do things like start isolating them away, and make them feel like special, I don't know. And they'll be saying things to them that will actually make you nauseous. It's a long, calculated process. But it's slow. Like really slow. So I doubt that the kids even realize what's happening to them. Oh yeah. They also use Minecraft because that just makes it look harmless. Like more innocent. And also, obviously, because of the average age on there too. And they'll build all these like colorful buildings and make sure the staff are super friendly, but it's only to disguise the server, so nobody figures out what it's actually for. And to be honest, they do a good job. Like, way too good of a job. And the part that really pisses me off is that no one questions it. Not a single soul. You're like the only person I have even talked to about this. And like I said before, the server is such a minuscule part in the whole society. Like this isn't the only thing going on. There's so many more terrifying things connected to it.
Oh, shit.
And then he dropped a bomb.
Holy shit. Bro, I know this sounds crazy, and I sound like I'm making all this up, but I swear to God, and what I'm telling you isn't even all of it yet, which is the scary part. And I'll tell you what too, Pine Test 33 isn't even the leader of it. He too has to answer to someone. I couldn't even begin to tell you who's actually behind it all. And trust me, you don't want names. And please be careful. Like, please, bro. Because if you start trying to find more answers or even ask the wrong questions, they don't just confront you. They remove you. I've seen posts vanish, accounts suddenly stop replying. Do you really think it's all just a coincidence?
Okay, let's break this down.
Oh
Throughout
my
our conversation,
gosh.
one thing became very apparent. That being, Dewey isn't just some random guy making up fake rumors. Every detail he provided, the way he described his experiences, the tone in which he was speaking, everything sounded a little too realistic for it to all just merely be some fairy tale. But what if he was? What if he was just lying to us for fun, just out of boredom? I really didn't want to believe that, but we couldn't just naively trust him either. And that's when I realized if we wanted to uncover the absolute truth, we couldn't just stay on the surface. We'd have to get as close as possible to see it from the inside. And that's where my plan comes in. The only way to see what is truly going on behind the scenes is to step inside his world. And I was about to do exactly that. You see, this is Pinetest, and he's hiding a horrifying secret on his Minecraft server. Exposing him was dangerous and seemed impossible. But that's when I decided to risk everything. Let me explain. By now, the owner of the server, Pinetest, was definitely suspicious that we were trying to find something. We've already confronted him about the disturbing illegal activity on the server, so to keep digging, we would need a completely fresh account with a new username. He'd never reveal anything to us willingly, so after spending a quick $30 on the Minecraft site and making a childlike username, we were finally ready to rejoin. This time, not as someone interrogating him, but acting as another innocent, unknowing player he'd never question. So the following day, after logging back into the server, I began making my way back towards Pinetest. And this would become my biggest mistake yet. After finding him, I began to ask him something I probably shouldn't have.
We are not ready for this, okay? We are not freaking ready for this. We are literally not ready for this.
Hey, I'm new here.
Hello, welcome to the server.
Thank you. Mind if we talk privately? In case I need help?
Sure, add my Discord.
And this exact moment was the turning point of this mystery. After immediately hopping on Discord to make another fake account, I added him. But this is where the conversation took a much, much darker turn. Once Pinetest accepted my friend request, he instantly began sending me messages.
So, how young are you?
I replied, lying about my age, hoping this wouldn't lead to where I thought it was. 11.
Okay, cool. Can you call right now?
Oh no. What? I can't right now.
No, it's not an option. It's important.
Now, this was bad. If I answered, he'd immediately know something was off. I'd blow my cover. But he wasn't backing down. I knew what came next wouldn't be good. My microphone isn't plugged in. Sorry. I had to lie, knowing just one slip could ruin it all.
Can you plug it in?
No, it doesn't work. The whole thing is broken.
You're lying to me. Why? Do you know what happens to liars?
No, I'm not lying, I promise.
Fine. We will talk later.
Okay. We just narrowly avoided disaster. And for a bit, it really felt like I was finally in the clear. I didn't get caught. But all that would change the instant I rejoined the server. The moment I logged back on, I instantly received another message, but this time from somebody I didn't recognize. Somebody I would have never expected.
Hey, why aren't you responding? Hello? Hello? Answer.
Someone I've never seen before was frantically messaging me. Oh, hi, sorry, I was AFK.
It's okay. Are you new? How old are you?
12. You?
Same. Want to be friends?
Sure.
I'll help you out. Since you're new here, add me on Telegram.
What's Telegram?
Never mind. Do you have WhatsApp, Signal?
No.
What the f do you
Even have then?
I don't know. Do you just want to use Discord? Oh, and they left. Now, at first, this might seem almost funny, some random guy just getting mad and rage quitting because I didn't have the right apps. But this one conversation is actually far more sinister than you may realize. You see, after I lied about my age, he started asking me which apps I had. And at first, it seemed innocent enough. But that's when I realized these weren't just any random apps. Telegram, WhatsApp, Signal, all of these apps have only one thing in common. Something basically no other apps have. These apps are all encrypted, meaning all your private messages and conversations are pulled away from public servers and moderation into places that are nearly impossible to trace. Yeah, you can probably guess for what reason someone would want to move a conversation there. That, on top of the way he kept getting annoyed and even angry for us not complying, yeah, this was not just another 11-year-old kid. There was no doubt anymore. We had just came face to face with an actual predator. And while unsettling, this is exactly what we've been searching for this whole entire time. I thought we were finally done, so I went on to message our friend Dewey and update him on our findings, thinking everything was finally wrapping up. But the reality was, that was the furthest thing from the truth, and the real story was only just beginning. Yo, Dewey, I got some big news regarding the whole pine test case thing. After I messaged Dewey with the news, he replied almost instantly.
What? What do you mean?
So I joined back onto the server on a fake account so they didn't know it was me, and...
Wait, what?
Yeah, I joined the server and was able to trick Pinetest and this one other guy into talking with me. I even got Pinetest's Discord.
Please tell me you're joking.
No, what do you mean? Why?
I told you not to try reaching out to them anymore. Did they notice anything? Did they suspect anything?
Nah, not at all.
Are you sure? You have no idea what can happen if they find out.
What?
No, seriously, listen to me. For now, please stop messaging and talking to them.
Okay.
No, I'm serious. You don't know what they're capable of. God forbid if they find out. These aren't just ordinary people.
What do you mean?
You have to listen to me. You can't even afford making one mistake. You have no idea how dangerous this is. Do you even realize what you're doing? Just stay quiet from now on.
No, I'm going to expose them. I'm not just going to be silent about this.
No, you cannot tell anyone, not a single person, ever. Seriously.
Bro, okay, calm down, bro. Relax.
No, you really don't understand what you just did you? You can't understand.
Okay, bro. Dewey, trying to... Oh, hold on.
His work.
Hold on. Dewey, he's trying to expose the grown people who are predators, alright? But, yeah, he was, yeah, he was right about it. Yeah, you'll disappear in a second, bro. The second you talk to someone, exposing them to someone. Disappearance. Yep. Mysteriously died in a car accident, which is very, very bad. If they find out, game over.
Words hit me like a ton of bricks. Just why was he so worked up about this? He's acting like I just did something unforgivable, when in reality, all I had really done was just join a Minecraft server. To me, it seemed completely harmless. But the panic in his voice felt real. It didn't feel like he was just being overdramatic or exaggerating. By the time me and Dewey stopped arguing, it was already pretty late, so I decided to call it a night and go to bed. I felt bad about how we ended things off and figured I'd just message him in the morning to apologize. But only if I knew what I would wake up to just hours later. It was around 6 in the morning when I was jolted awake by a single notification sound. I instantly grabbed my phone and unlocked it to see who in the world was texting me this early. However, instead of finding a text message, I realized that I had actually received an email. An email from a sender whose name I didn't recognize. Confused, I opened the Gmail app, still half asleep, and began reading the message, thinking it was most likely just spam mail.
Hello. I really think what you're trying to accomplish is well-intentioned. However, I think you should put a halt to this cause immediately. You have no idea what you're getting into, or what kind of danger you're in. Stop this act you have going on. You aren't fooling anyone. Consider this your first and final warning. We hope for your own good that this message will be sufficient. Godspeed. JP.
I was now wide awake. The words on the screen made my skin crawl. Every line was written as if someone was watching my every move. I could almost feel the eyes on me. My heart was pounding, harder and harder, beating more than 1,000,000 miles a minute. Maybe I was just being paranoid. However, the worst part is, how did they know? How did they know my email address? How did they know it was me behind the account? I tried taking a closer look. Maybe I missed something in the email, or even the sender themselves, but no. There were no clues, not a single piece of evidence at who this was or how they knew. I immediately went out of my way to message Dewey, not only to apologize for how things left off last night, but to now also show him this email and ask him what I was supposed to do. So as usual, I opened Discord, headed for our DMs, but that's when I noticed something odd. All of Dewey's messages were gone. Deleted. It was strange. I could still open our DMs, but everything he had ever sent me, every message, every word had vanished. Thinking this was just some sort of bug, I closed out of the app and reopened it, but still, everything was gone. And that's when I came to a gut-wrenching realization. It wasn't just the messages that were deleted, but his whole entire Discord account. It seems he had deactivated it, but why? Why would he just completely wipe himself off the platform overnight? There were no heads up, no warning, no explanation. It was all very spontaneous. I instantly went to the forum site, the one where we had first met, hoping maybe he'd respond there instead. But what I discovered was far worse. His forum account was gone too. Not banned, not suspended, deleted. As if he was never there in the first place. Now I knew something was up. I knew Dewey. He wouldn't just disappear like that, out of nowhere. It was almost too unexpected. There was no goodbye, no warnings, not even a final message. This wasn't like him, at all. And while trying to figure out what could have possibly happened to Dewey, there was only one explanation that entered my mind. One I didn't even want to say. Dewey didn't just leave. He was forced to. Think about it. Every trace of him gone. Just like that. And not on just one platform or account, but everything. Like someone had deliberately erased every trace that he ever existed. But then it finally hit me. This would explain why there's barely any information on Pinetez, and why nobody talks about the server. Why every thread mentioning it either dies down or disappears entirely. Because anyone who starts digging or even mentions it gets shut down. Posts vanish, accounts deleted, information gets rewritten. It's not just a coincidence. It was containment happening in front of our very eyes. I now realize what happened to Dewey. He didn't just walk away. He had been silenced. He had been removed. He had been erased. And for the first time, I'll admit it, I was scared, I was confused, and most of all, I was now alone. With Dewey now gone, that meant that there was only one final lead left. The email. Specifically, who sent it. J-Head on POTS 6. I had no idea who it belonged to. It seemed like a jumble of random words. But just because it was unfamiliar, that didn't mean it was useless. This was the last possible piece of information left in this case, so I began digging. I started by searching up J-Heads on POTS and every variation of it I could think of across Google, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere I could think of that this username might exist. And surprisingly, after just a few minutes, I actually found something on Reddit out of all places.
Oh, really?
J-Head on POTS 6. And while it wasn't spelled exactly like the email address, I still figured it was close enough and worth a shot. But while examining the account's posting history, to make sure this wasn't just some bizarre coincidence and actually the same person who emailed me, I found something I wasn't prepared for. And it was by far the most disturbing discovery yet. And before I continue, I feel obligated to mention that what I'm about to show you has nothing to do with the game anymore. This goes way beyond Minecraft, beyond ARGs, beyond all of this. What I found crosses into real life, and it's genuinely terrifying. If you're sensitive to topics involving child exploitation and predatory behavior, I'd suggest proceeding with caution. The first post I opened up read,
"Hey, I'm 11 and kinda bored tonight. My parents aren't home and I don't have anyone to talk to. Any older guys wanna DM me? We could just chat or something."
I just stared at the screen for a second, confused, trying to figure out if I had misunderstood it somehow. But then I scrolled down, and there was another one. And then another. At first, I thought maybe this was some kind of weird joke, some strange Reddit troll. But the more I scrolled, the more my stomach started to sink. Because this wasn't just a few posts. There were dozens, no, hundreds, all written the exact same way, all pretending to be a young boy. Talking about topics such as sleepovers, playing outside, video games, school, and strangely enough, every single one of them all ended the same way, with an invitation of sorts. An invitation for older men to message them privately. And that's when it got even worse. Because when I checked the subreddit these posts were made in, I realized something that made me go cold. It wasn't just him. The entire subreddit was filled with posts all like this. Account after account. All role-playing as younger kids. All writing the same kind of messages. All for what seemed like the same purpose. My initial guess that this was all just some bizarre joke was obviously wrong. It looked more like some kind of sick underground network. I continued scrolling, glued to the screen, desperate for answers, trying to make sense of it all, trying to figure out if any of this even had anything to do with Dewey anymore. The email, the server, any of it. However, while scrolling, I actually came across a post that looked somewhat normal. At first glance, it seemed like a simple advertisement for, out of all things, plushies. Which felt completely out of place among everything else, but hey.
"Selling my favorite Beanie Boos. They're so cuddly and warm. Shoot me a message if you're interested."
And interestingly enough, a few people did actually respond in the comment section, asking if any were still available.
"Are they still up for grabs? Where can I see them?"
After realizing that he
His weird there's a weird way to say it. Like just say are they up for sale or something. You just made the way you said it just making it sound creepy.
Forgot to include the link to actually purchase them, the OP responded quickly.
Oh, sorry. Forgot to include the link. Just DM me which one you'd enjoy the most.
And then they dropped the link. And without a second thought, I clicked it. The page I was met with was strange. It was a completely whited out screen with the exception of a couple blue hyperlinks in the top left corner. Nothing else. No heading, no storefront, just empty. I began clicking all the links one at a time to see where they take me. The first one didn't work at all. The second opened what looked like some kind of private chat room, but I didn't have access to view or type anything in it. So that brings us to the third and final link. And for a moment, I hesitated. But then, I clicked it. And the moment I saw what was on that page, everything changed. Because as soon as that page opened, something in my brain immediately clicked. Upon opening the link, I was immediately greeted with a disturbing image. A single photograph centered on a completely black screen. The image featured the distorted face of a kid. And for a split second, I thought the image had loaded wrong. Like it was the wrong file or some kind of mistake. However, featured alongside the image was a description. But this wasn't just any normal description. It didn't mention the child's name or age or even anything that would actually identify the child. Instead, it featured what looked like a checklist of some sorts, with entries describing things like quiet, friendly, easy, very cuddly, and non-violent. It was as if they weren't describing a person, but more like a pet. There had to be some sort of mix-up. But that's when I noticed something else. At the bottom of the screen was a small arrow. Next page. I hesitated, but curiosity got the better of me. Reluctantly, I pressed the arrow key on my keyboard and was met with another picture. This time, a different child, but still with the same sort of vague description. I clicked next page once again. Another one. And another. Each one more uncanny than the last. There were what seemed like hundreds of these images on this site. At first, I was moving slowly, trying to process what I was even looking at. But then the realization hit me, and my heart just sank. Because the posts, the role-playing, the subreddit, the Beanie Boos, the comments asking where they could see them, the replies saying things like DM me which one you'd enjoy the most. It wasn't a joke, it wasn't trolling, and it definitely wasn't some sort of weird internet roleplay. This was something else. Something far worse. Because nobody was selling Beanie Boos. They never were. Those posts? They weren't advertisements for plush toys. They were advertisements for kids. This wasn't just some sort of disturbing internet LARP. This was a child trafficking operation, happening right in front of our very eyes. The realization hit me like a train. I was shocked. I was in denial. Hidden behind all those dumb code words and the fake innocence, it was all just out in the open, easily accessible to anyone. And suddenly, everything Dewey had been trying to tell me from the very beginning started making a lot more sense. Because if this is what was hiding just beneath the surface, then that Minecraft server, the weird email, the people trying to silence anyone who talked about it, they weren't random. They were all connected. Yeah, this wasn't just some stupid game anymore, and this certainly wasn't just happening on its own. Someone was clearly behind all of this. It was organized, carefully coordinated, and in all honesty, incredibly dangerous. Which meant there was only one thing left to do. Find out exactly who was running this operation.
Come on.
I began by going back through everything. I just didn't get it. We had to have missed something. Maybe there was something we were still overlooking. I mean, there had to be more to the story, right? I sifted through every username, every message, every interaction, going back through every recording I had, spending hours looking for any tiny detail that could possibly lead us somewhere, searching for anything that could help us expose the people responsible for this. And most of it led nowhere. All dead ends. But then, I noticed something strange. A singular word. A word that stood out to me. Not because it was strange or out of place, but because I'd actually never seen it before. I didn't recognize it. I first spotted it in the email. The word was spelled Godspeed. At first, I assumed it was just a typo, an unusual misspelling of the phrase Godspeed, which basically just meant good luck. But then another detail caught my attention, because everything else in the email was completely flawless. The spelling, grammar, even the phrasing, it was all strikingly professional. So it was kind of jarring that there was this random, out-of-place mistake. At first, I almost ignored it, thinking it was probably just one of those weird words that had multiple spellings or something. However, it sparked my curiosity just enough. Something about it felt almost intentional. I decided to look it up, and what I found made my stomach drop. Because this wasn't just a simple typo. It was actually way more significant than we would have ever suspected. Because the truth was that Godspeed was a code word. A word only used by certain groups online to quietly identify each other. It was hidden in plain sight, something any ordinary person would see and dismiss without a second thought. But that's exactly what made it so dangerous. It was nearly invisible. But once you knew what it meant, only then did you start to see it everywhere. Briefly mentioned in random forum posts, hidden under strange images, beneath old YouTube videos, buried in TikTok comment sections, lurking in Instagram reel descriptions, even hiding in the comment sections of news articles. It was like a secret handshake, a way for only people inside the network to recognize each other. While the rest of society remained blind, with their eyes wide shut, completely oblivious. This wasn't just a few twisted individuals on a subreddit. It was way larger than that. It was an entire secret society. And if this was just the tiny piece of it we happened to stumble across, then who knows how much more of it is still out there. Still hidden, still operating, still unnoticed. Because if this is what they're letting us see, just imagine what they're still hiding from us.
Holy shit, bro. Okay, so I forgot to tell you, this is a fictional story, alright? And this is a fictional thing, alright? Fictional story, alright? This is an ARG, Minecraft ARG. Holy shit, bro. Is there a part 2? No. Wow. Oh my god.
The early days of Minecraft are often
Holy. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. My thoughts on it. My thoughts on it. Well, it's just holy. It's um. It's a really. It's a. That's an interesting take. That's an interesting story. That the ARG. That that Minecraft ARG takes place on a secret society. But I didn't expect to be like. But like PDF filio, PDF files. If you know, you know. But holy, wow, good, good video. Just holy, just, just a good video in general. Hold on, we're gonna watch some. We're gonna watch something uh else instead of Minecraft ARGs. Like holy, hold on. Alright guys, today we're gonna be reacting Eric EFB's video shows I would hate to live in.
You know, growing up, just like movies, I always wanted to be on TV. And again, not like on TV, more like in the show. But now that I've wised up, I realize I don't want to be in any of these shows. These shows would be terrible to live in. And that's what we'll be going over today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going over some shows I'd absolutely hate to live in. And don't worry, I know everyone doesn't watch every show, so I'll try and tell you everything you need to know before I explain why I'd hate living in them, all right? And in the end, I'll go over one of the shows that I would not only hate to live in the most, but also a show I've been meaning to talk about for a minute. And without further ado, Chainsaw Man gotta be one of the worst shows to live in. And I'm saying this as someone who loves this series. Like, I really do love it, bro. The movie made me cry. But please keep me away from the show. Before I even talk about it, let me give you the rundown like I said. If you've never seen it, Chainsaw Man's this anime where we follow this teenager named Denji, who after getting murked by some Yakuza members, comes back to life with the ability to release chainsaws from his body and becomes a devil hunter. And you see, that's where the problem lies in this show. Not the chainsaws coming out the body thing, that probably would hurt though, but the devils. The world in this show is full of them, and these things are the worst. The devils in this show are pretty much human-hating, human-eating monsters that come from fear, human fears, each one of them being a different concept. Concept? What do I mean? Well, let's take for example something I'm scared of. Dolls. I don't rock with them, and neither do a lot of people on Earth. I ain't alone. And in the Chainsaw Man world, this fear we have for them would be enough to create a doll devil, but only one. You following? So now imagine that whole process I just said, but for like every single thing ever. I mean it too, everything. A car devil, a doctor devil, an awkward silence devil. Anything could be a devil as long as people are scared of it. But that's not even all of it, because since the devils in this world come from fear, it only makes sense that the strongest ones are not only the most feared, but they can gain or lose strength depending on what's going on in the world. New Conjuring film drops, Ghost Devil gets stronger. Inflation goes up, unemployment devil gets stronger. Ceasefire happens, Israel devil gets weaker.
Message!
It's such a cool power system, but like, I'm admiring it from a distance. I don't want to live there. It would be terrifying. You don't know when they could randomly strike. Imagine you just chilling at the crib one day in the living room, minding your business. Oh wow, it's a really nice day outside. The gun devil just sneezed and blasted away your crib in 5 cities. And they don't even gotta be to that scale. Even if you get rolled up on by a barely scary devil, you'd probably get packed. You're human. And in that situation, dying wouldn't even be the worst part. It's the aftermath. It would be embarrassing. Imagine my homies come to my funeral asking what killed me. Did they say what got him? Yeah, they said it was the cheese devil. There's hella lactose intolerant people. It probably could. And that's not even me mentioning devil contracts. I'm not even gonna get into that. Like I said, I love this show, but Chainsaw
Are lactose intolerant people scared of like? Do lactose intolerant people like are scared of like? Are scared of like milk or cheese? Like, I don't think so. Because like, I wouldn't think so. Like, I wouldn't really think so. I don't know. I wouldn't really think so because like come on, why are you scared of freaking cheese? Like you should be cautious when eating, when like drinking, when you're drinking something or eating something because you know you're lactose intolerant.
Man is horrible to live in, but I'd rather live in Chainsaw Man than to live in. Some of y'all may know this show, some of y'all may not, but the ones that do know. For as vibrant and as colorful as this show may seem, it has a dark undertone. Like, this show is prison. This show is an indie animated show where we follow this group of people who are trapped in a video game, The Amazing Digital Circus. They put on these headsets one day, were transported into the game, and now they're stuck. So it's kind of like Sword Art Online, minus, you know, the weird brother and sister stuff. And I think the reason for this one is pretty straightforward, guys. Why would I ever want to be in this situation? Why? If I'm in here, I'd literally be trapped. Trapped as a goofy looking video game character, which by the way, can one of y'all draw me as one? I want to see what y'all think I look like. With no memory of my name and forced to go on daily adventures by this lunatic AI that's running the circus. This junk is horrible. And that's not even all of it, because if, or should I say when, I eventually lose my mind in this world, I'll abstract, which is pretty much the equivalent of death. You become a giant digital monster and they pretty much toss you in the basement. Forever. This place is terrible, and that's just episode 1 stuff. When you combine that with the stuff we learned in the latest episode, man, this place is purgatory. Only bright side about this place is the people you're stuck with are pretty chill. Like hanging out with Kinger or Zubul would be dope. And there might be a way to get out. I know after the latest episode it's not looking like it, but I still believe. Unless it's like that one Black Mirror episode where instead of being a real person trapped, you're actually a copy of someone real, but just in the game. That'd be messed up. So I just finished watching this show, and let me tell you something. If I'm not stepping a foot in Chainsaw Man, you couldn't get a follicle of me and Derry. Before I even get into it, if you don't know, this show in simple terms is a prequel to the movie It. You know, killer clown named Pennywise, likes to eat kids, but just based in the 1960s, where we learn a little more about him and, you know, see what this motherfucker goes up to before the 80s. And the special thing about this show is, this is the first show on the list to have multiple reasons why I would never ever want to live there. First of them obviously being this dude Pennywise. A lot of y'all may know I've spoken about this guy on my channel before, saying how I'd beat the white off his skin and bully him to death. But y'all, I don't know what happened in those 20-something years between this show and the movie, but this dude in the show is way more terrifying than in the movie. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I don't know what happened, but this dude glued down those 27 years. He's washed. The difference is insane. Like in the movie, yeah, he'll do some scary stuff like transform into a creepy painted lady or a giant lumberjack statue. But in the show, this guy will shapeshift into your deceased mother and make her give birth to you again. Oh, what the y'all see what I mean? This dude in the show is different. Stuff got so scared for the kids in this show that these kids started popping pills to avoid being scared of Pennywise. Like, this is ridiculous. Why didn't I think of that? Point is, if you living in Derry and this dude got an eye on you, just hang it up, bro, because it ain't even up to you. You gotta just pray this dude thinks you won't taste good or he's just not hungry today. And that's another thing that's bad about this. Since you a kid, even if you go and tell people you seen this dude, they not gonna believe you. You a kid, and it's the 60s. Even if you tell your parents, they ain't gonna care. These is Cold War times, baby. World War III can happen any second. Ain't got time to be worrying about your kids. But that ain't even the worst about Derry, because even if you don't run into Penny, like I just said, let's not forget, this show is based in the 1960s, which, in my opinion, might be even worse than dealing with Pennywise. Because aside from the fact that there wasn't much to do in the 60s besides, like, I don't know, smoke cigarettes indoors. Let's remember, these times were not the safest for colored folk. And this show showed that very clearly. Like, I already knew how bad the racism was back then from what I learned in US history. But seeing it on the screen, bro, these motherfuckers was really racist. Like, shockingly racist. I don't want to dive into it too much, but if you want to know how bad it is, there's a scene in the show where this one guy gets wrongfully accused of murking 3 kids. And when he's given an opportunity to clear his name by just saying where he was the night of the incident, he refuses. Yeah, he refuses in fear of getting into more trouble, which just had me thinking, damn, what could this guy have been doing that could get you into more trouble than triple homicide? You wanna know what he was doing? Hanging out with a white woman. That's all he was doing. Well, a little more than just hanging out. They got a little more buddy-buddy than that. And she was married. But still, that probably has some of y'all thinking, why wouldn't he just say that? An affair is clearly not worse than murking 3 children, right? And you're right, that would definitely not get you in trouble today. But in the 60s, if the wrong group of white men get wind that their abusive buddy's wife had relations with a black man, they grabbing a phone book, grabbing a rope, grabbing their robe, and then after that, they ride at dawn. Yeah, this junk used to be a death sentence. Do you know how ridiculous that is? Like, killing someone because your wife wants them is already stupid enough. But doing it off the basis of race is just even more stupid. Because does that mean if it was a white dude sleeping with his wife, he would have just been cool with it? Ah, go ahead, honey. F him all you want. Yeah, keep me out of Derry. This place is the worst, bro. The crazy part is there's even more messed up racist stuff that happens later in the show, but I don't want to spoil. So when you combo that with freaking Pennywise, yeah, this is gonna be horrible. I'm still whooping the movie version of him though, don't get it twisted. But the show version, if he had my friend hostage like he had that one dude in the first movie and I told him to give him back and he told me, no, Yeah, keep him, bro. I'll make new friends. It's good. And now for the show that I've been wanting to talk about for a minute. No need to introduce this one. Everyone knows this show, Stranger Things. Now look, I really like this show, but as much as I like it, as much as it's been beloved for years, and I mean years, this show has been out since I was in 8th.
And Stranger Things would be literally the worst show. It would be like, I think it would be like, second or third worst show I hate to live in, because like if you're on like I don't know anything about the shows. I don't know anything about the shows, so like that if I was with with a group of kids, like,
grader. You know how insane that is? I went from being pretty much the same age as these kids to now I'm freaking 6 years older than them. That's crazy. As much as I like it, if I had a choice, I'm not living in Hawkins, Indiana. I'm not. From season 1 through season 5, this place has been the epicenter of so many problems, it's not even funny. Season 1, you got a Demogorgon, which is pretty much a monster running around trying to eat you. Season 2, you don't have a Demogorgon, but you got demo dogs trying to eat you. Season 3, you got the Mind Flayer, townfolk possessed by the Mind Flayer, and Russians after you. Season 4, you got Vecna, who's pretty much the one running the whole operation, going after you. And then season 5 is just season 4, but he's stronger now, and everyone got 25% cornier. This is horrible. And the main cast is the ones that have to deal with all of it. And I'm gonna be honest, if I'm in their shoes, I don't think I'm making it, not as a main character. Whether it be death or me running away, I wouldn't last long. Matter of fact, I'll go down every season and I'll tell you every moment I would have called it if I even made it there. Season 1, the second me and the gang find out Will is missing and find his little girl near where he went missing and she got superpowers, yeah, deuces, peace out. Unless it's me getting those powers, peace. Season 2, Will start doing that hallucinating neck touching stuff in front of me, I'm out. I'm out. Especially if I ever see him cough up a slug, I'm out. Then season 3. See, season 3 is unique because at first it'll seem like everything is smooth. You know, it's the summer, 11 closed the gate last season, Milfs is chilling at the pool and stuff, we good. But the second I see we got Russia involved in our business, now Russia, a world superpower, is involved in our business. Season 4, I don't even gotta see anything really. I probably won't even make it to Vecna. Because when I hear the description of Chrissy's body after what Vecna did to her, yeah, I think I'm gonna sit this one out, y'all. And then season 5, man, after the stuff we went through in season 4, anything is enough for me to dip at this point. My guy, Max, is in a coma. So the second I hear Dustin say some corny stuff like, I wanna see Vecna's heart on a platter. Are you serious, bro? What are you gonna do about it? I'm out, bro, I'm out. And that's just being in the main cast. Even as a regular person in Hawkins, not a part of the main cast, I'm not willing to be here. Cause if I'm not in the main cast, that means I don't know anything about what's going on in this world at all. So imagine if I'm in season 4 and I hear that Vecna clock. I'm not gonna be prepared. I won't even know what's going on. I'ma just be like, hey, that's a neat looking clock. And it's gonna be like that every time because I'm a curious guy. Doesn't matter what situation I'm in. A main cast member, a main cast parent, a civ. If I'm in Hawkins, Indiana, I'm finished. Even if I'm born straight into Hawkins lab and I'm one of them telekinetic force wielding children, I'ma just get freaking slimed out by Henry, so it don't matter. Man, you couldn't freaking pay me to be in Hawkins. Even excluding all this upside down Vecna stuff, I still don't want to be there. Not only would I, let's be honest, probably be a nerd so I'd get bullied, but also there's a chance I'd be friends with the main cast, and I don't want to be friends with the main cast. Yeah, it might sound crazy because all of them seem cool and all, but I've been noticing patterns, and I can confidently say, these dudes are some snakes. Who would want to be in a friend group when you got dudes like Will trying to take his homegirl's boyfriend and dudes like Steve who's trying to take Nancy away from Jonathan, who originally took Nancy away from him? You think I'm gonna be cool with these dudes? You must be out of your mind. You can't have shit in this friend group. Especially if it was like the Steve, Jonathan, and Nancy situation. I'd be pissed. I'm too insecure for that. Let my girl bandage up her ex how Nancy was bandaging up Steve last season in the Upside Down. I'ma be heated when she come back. You like him or something? Why you wouldn't just let him bleed out? And you might say, oh, that's only 2 or 3 people out of the whole group. And to that I say, that's 2 or 3 snakes too many. Let me put it like this. If you had a batch of 10 apples, right? And out of those 10, 2 or 3 of them could take your girl from you, you probably not buying the batch, are you? That's all I'm saying. I'm not willing to take the risk. These dudes cannot be my homies. They'll love y'all though. At the time of recording this, season 5, volume 1 is only out, so I don't know how it ends yet. Maybe it'll give me more reasons to want to live there. But I have some predictions. Spoiler warning, because these might be accurate. I don't know. I'm kind of a genius. Starting with a crazy one. Someone's gonna die. Not for real though, I think Robin and Steve are probably gone. I'm not gonna lie to you. I see it coming. Robin and Steve are too beloved, and they can't keep Steve in the show, bro. He's gonna take Nancy away from Jonathan. Number 8, I don't think she'll die, but maybe. I mean, it might be Punisher for giving us the most boring episode of the entire show. I'm still standing by it. That episode was boring. I actually find it funny that after her review in the last episode of volume 1, all of a sudden, hella people liked this episode. Like a bunch of y'all just came out the woodworks and said, yeah, the most boring, most random episode in the entire series that had no point in the story until 8 years later. Yeah, that one was always my favorite. Like y'all just lying. And I think they gonna try to make Vecna good. Honestly, I think that's the direction they're going in. The way he was looking at that cave makes us feel like he has like some dark memory with it, and I'm not here for it, okay? I don't want to sympathize with someone who killed mad kids. Unless it's like Darth Vader, you know, that's a little different. That's pretty much all the shows I wanted to go over in this video, and y'all know what to do. Comment down below which show you thought was the worst, and comment down below some shows you'd hate to live in. And don't worry, this video is definitely getting a sequel. I could talk about this all day. Make sure to join the Discord, follow my IG, and moral of the story? Oh wow, it's a really nice day outside.
Alright, bro. Alright. Wow. That is, right, that is, today that we're, today that we're, like, wow. Like, holy. Anyway, I'm going to do this, and, um, hold on. I am hold on, I'm editing, editing. There we go. Alright, we'll change this topic to, oh my god. Hold on. Um, hold on. All right. All right. Okay. I worked with some setting. Where I optimized my stream. Right. And now today we're going to play Fling to Climb. All right. We're gonna play Fling to Climb game. Fling to Climb again. Mainly because I'm trying to beat it. Because and that's the goal. We're trying to beat the game. Yeah. Hold on. Is it better? Alright. Uh, it has some copyrighted music. Not include that again. Um, but hold on. Oh my gosh! Stop lagging. Stop lagging, man. Okay. I'm gonna play some music. I'm gonna play my own type of way of music. Stuff like But credits to that artist, Nicopatty, makes some great music. So yeah, I'm gonna throw this on loop because I just love it. I just love the OST. I just love like I just like Nicopatty's Nicopatty's music. Some of Nicopatty's music. So you know. Anyway, anyway, I'm gonna hi. Oh, I don't know where I am. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Anyway, all right. All right. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play this. All right. There we go. Go. maybe maybe I need to like. Hold on. Oh. Woo. Oh. All right, here we go. Um. Hello. Okay. Um, Alright, thank you. Oh yeah, stop. What? Oh. Oh, come on. Go play I got an idea. I got an idea. How about right? Where are you, bro? Wait a minute. Darkest hours. Yes. What, bro? Okay, bro. You know what? Okay, so secretly, I'm gonna secretly play it. Secretly. Okay, so one time I saw this saw one time when I was scrolling TikTok, I saw this video. Oh, and there's this guy with there's this like 3D model of like a 3D like a 3D like a smooth model of a guy of like saying secretly something secretly. Like, and it's so uh, and it's satirically funny, bro. But it is, but it's not your humor, I guess. And oh, oh my gosh, no, All right, someone. Library Neon Arcade. I choose this one, bro. Oh, I'm connected. Voice chat. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't like this. Walking on carpet makes zero noise. Really. A place between life and death, plus library is purgatory. Those who seek death. So let me guess. This is Fistis here. Like he cheated death 2 times. So he should have been he could have been in the library purgatory. My sense. I want that. Oh, up, struck gold. Well, I just struck gold. Oh, where? I don't know. What you talking about? Wait, what? Oh my gosh. No.
I'm catching up!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey guys, oh. So bro just explode? I mean, I guess I can eat pizza, bro. Powerful love pizza. Wow. Right. Oh, okay. Come on. Whoa. Alright,
Come on!
who's that? Weekend! What does it mean? Alright. We're walking on carpet makes zero noise. We can't hear me. What? Why me? Why me? I got away. I got away. Survive. Yeah, I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna be the hero.
You lucky little stunty.
Fight back? What's the back? Oh, wait.
Catch it up!
Back? How about go back? Whoa! 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 Ow! Ow! No, 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 no. Please make me first. Come on, go! 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 Oh man, it's broken! So good. Hold on. Let me up my graphics. Whoa, it is so realistic.
You can't run forever.
No! No, get away from me. Of course I can run forever, bro. Ow! 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 Oh, what? What? Oh, okay. I guess, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh. Why is the bottom of the text red? I don't like it. I mean, I guess I got the shield. Or protective remote. Oh, no. I'm gonna be finding the guard tank. Nope. No. Of course, no. No. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, let me. No! There we go. Let it go. Let me collect that. Let me collect that, please. No! Oh, nope. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Oh, I'm gonna find this. Wait, I can use the shield for it. Come on. Oh no. Protect it now. No, not protecting. Let's go. Boom. I can revive you. Come on. Come on. I can revive you. Come on. Come on. Go. Go. Come on. Go. Go. Ow. Ow. Come on. Oh! Loser! Loser! Freaking loser? Where's this starter? Loser! What the frick was I supposed to charge? Right, let's go. Alright. I'm sorry that I told you this. No, please. Because I have no choice. Well, who did that? Who did that? Or I do one.
Pizza! Pizza!
Go. Oh. right. We did it, man. We did it. Well, how long? And this place is a purgatory, so if this means purgatory, so it means that you have to wait for a considerable amount of time. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. What are you gonna do? Oh! Oh no! No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 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 I'm sorry. That. It is it's following us. It's only following us. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. Oh no! I have to do. I have to. Oh, what the frick? No! No! Ah! No! No! Do not mess with him. Do not mess with him. Do not mess with. Do not mess with red chain. Wait. Hold on. Okay. Alright. Give me 30. Get you 30 bucks. No! Ow! Oh my god. Please! Come, guys! Alright. Dying! Dying! For you guys, you can be. Oh, wait. Oh. Did someone die?
You got no idea what you just did.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna run away. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. That. Hold on.
Let me introduce you to my nephew.
Okay, bro. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, but you're a loser. Come on.
Oh, what's the matter? You got a fan of chainsaw?
Yeah,
I
really.
can do better.
Yeah. Yeah, what? How about that, boy? How about that? Yeah. Oh, what I just did? Oh, come on. Come on, fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Come on, I'm not scared of you. Ah! Whoa. Oh, oh my gosh. No. Oh, it's fading! Fading! Oh, you never do. Oh, oh. Where's that? Whoa. I feel something. It's not nice. What is it? Okay, man. Alright, let's go. Tile Temple level 0. Oh, let's just go to complex with vacuum. Personally, I just like these people back. Alright. Orange and white tiles all over the wall. Place houses a pink echo at its wall. tiles cover the walls, distinct over the wall, over the hall. Am I spitting bars right now? This looks like, to me, like, right. Call me new gen. This looks like a pool room, but if it's orange. What if it's orange? Oh, I found one person. Oh, cool. Whoa! Oh my god. Whoa. Okay. Dude, alright. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm sorry too, bro. Sorry too. Just wait. Hold on, mine is not changed. Hold on, let me just change the character. Let me just change that. Alright, I updated it. Alright. Oh, thank you. Oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. What are you? We're making it. Oh, well. Alright. Why aren't there any pools? Looks like pool rooms if it doesn't have like pools it's orange. Yeah, orange. Whoa. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, Crush, I mean, I thought you were in phone by 14 o'clock, bro. Why are you here? Crush on me. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave her alone. What's wrong with these? Ah, there it is. Why is there a sun? I don't get it. Is there a sun in the back rooms? No. But what if back rooms tries to copy the sun? I mean, wouldn't it be crazy, dog? I'm just a little bit tired because I've been running for my stamina. I need to go save him. Oh. What was I supposed to do? Where's the spinning? Oh. Oh, wait. Hold on, let me. Ah, no. I haven't collected crap, man. I should get go. I should keep going. I should keep going, man. There's 2 minutes. I gotta go. Gotta go fast. Ow! Ow! That hurt. That hurt. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, big scraps cost big money. Money. Bigger scrubs. Bigger collect. Okay. I'm just tired, man. Oh no. Oh come on, I have like one more. What? You're only yes, come on. Let's go. Okay, I did it. I'm just how do we come on again? Oh my gosh. Is this Aura, bro? I think this is Aura.
Life form spotted. No fire extinguisher. Prepare for a light show.
What? What is it? Dude, what is it? Ah! Oh! Shoot! You're locked in. Whoa! Uh-oh. Alright.
Life form spotted.
Life form. Please. Who's talking? Who's talking? Ow! And I died. No.
Life form spotted.
What? Dude, why is there Baldy?
Life form initiating patriotic protocols.
Patriotic, bro.
Fire extinguisher will save you now. Initiating
Uncle Sam! Uncle Sam!
Light show. Prepare for
It's Uncle Sam!
light show.
What the fuck? What the frick? Dude, that's Uncle Sam.
Spotted.
Dude, why is Uncle Sam evil? Hi, Uncle Sam. Hey, Uncle Sam, how about you get the Uncle Sandwich?
Humanoid detected.
Humanoid detected? Okay. Buddy. How about you can, I'm just right behind him, bro. Just right behind him. Yeah, I'm not scared of him.
Observe my fire. Initiating patriotic protocols. Initiating patriotic protocols.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No fire extinguisher will prepare for a black shot. Observe my fireworks. Life form spotted.
No! Disappointing. Oh, dude.
Human incoming freedom. Life form spotted.
What? I mean, anyway. Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam, bro. What is Uncle Sam doing here, bro? Where's Uncle Sam? See, Uncle. Is he like a? Oh, he's a legend. I wonder how they will survive that, bro. Oh, I wonder how will they survive. Come on, bro. Come on.
Humanoid
Uncle Sam.
detected.
Go! Come on! Come on!
Life forms. No fire
Life form.
extinguisher will
Spotted.
save you now.
Oh my god. Oh wait. Wait a minute. Did we do it? Mr. Sun, we did it, bro. This what? Whoa. Oh! Right into that shit! Go! Void? A new prison? What do you mean? Oh, it's a no-skip collab. What? Wait, why am I shocked? I already seen this before. Right? Oh, I need to jump off. Try something. What? Are you hostile? Wait. Now, let me get another sandwich for you. Oh! Ow! Ow! Yeah, you can't run. Yes! Oh! Where's that? Oh! Oh, what? Oh! Guys, tell me clear the show. The board guard 5 minutes for attack. Crash time. Whoa. Okay. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. Sorry, guys. Oh, your phone.